Thirsty Bitches podcast, where we talk about anything under the sun, from books, entertainment, self-help, and even a little spice. I'm Victoria.
I'm Kiara.
And I'm Katalyn.
And today we are here to talk about self-care.
You know what I just noticed?
What?
When we all introduce ourselves, we all do this.
It's fine.
I've been noticing myself doing it, but I'm like, do they do it too?
Yeah.
Do.
Whatever. Anyways,
sorry.
Talking about self-care. Because, you got to take care of yourself. And it's just good for us to periodically revisit the subject. So,
yeah.
Here we are.
Before we get into talking about self-care, we're going to do our quenchable moments. And if you're new here, a quenchable moment is something happy or exciting that's happened to us over the last week or so that we want to share with each other and you.
Kiara's hit a point.
So to kick us off, Vicoria, what is your quenchable moment?
My quenchable moment is that yesterday I got S3E37 donuts. S3E37 is a local donut company. They have a truck. They just travel around, set up wherever. They're really, really good. And I just love them. And I got a blueberry donut and I was very happy.
Oh, I love a good blueberry donut.
I was treating myself.
Actually, one of the special edition ones that Emily got for us this morning when she was with our friend is a blueberry donut.
Oh, nice.
So,
nice. But they're really big and they're so good. And when they're hot, they just melt in your mouth. Oh, it's so good. I love S3E37. If you guys ever come out here, taking you to S3E37, well, we'll find it and then go and get some and, enjoy
perfect. I do love a good donut.
Same. I'm a donut hoe.
I can't eat, I can. It's just yeast donuts don't sit as well in my system. They kind of make me feel sick. Mm-hmm. But I love a good cake donut. I love an old fashioned. Oh my God.
Yeah, these are more cakey, old fashioned style.
Oh, yes. Those ones are the best.
Mm-hmm.
So delicious. I love that for you.
Thank you.
Katalyn, what was your quenchable moment?
My quenchable moment is that I redid my books and put stuff up on my wall behind me. Also, I got my frame for my big print.
It looks so good.
Thanks. Yeah, I decided to recombine my paperbacks and my hardbacks. So, and I still have space, which there's shit there for school and stuff, but don't worry about that. Yeah, that's what I did last weekend. So,
and if you guys want to see that, she posted pictures
on the story.
Instagram.
Yeah,
I mean, I can make highlights.
Yeah, I know.
All the past.
My room was a chaos. The cats didn't knock anything over. I think that's the biggest accomplishment.
That's surprising, actually.
Impressive.
Yeah. So, anyways, Kiara, what was your quenchable moment?
My quenchable moment is first. This episode comes on August 22nd. I don't know about you, but I am feeling 22.
I wish I was 22.
As I make my bracelets for Taylor Swift.
Nice.
They're coming out so good. I'll probably take a picture and post some of them. I'm really proud of them. Shout out to Jen because she sent me a lot of the stuff to make them. But they're coming out so cute. This one is so precious. I used all the pastels, and it's the title for one of her vault tracks off the Speak Now album called I Can See You. But it's so cute.
Aww.
Am I an influencer? Yeah. I really like this one too. It just says Taylor Swift on it. Emily thought it said Taylor's wife the other day.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So I've been doing that while I listen to audiobooks. And when I say I've been doing that while I listen to audiobooks, I mean I've been doing that while I re-listen to Fourth Wing on audiobook.
There it is.
I gotta put it into every episode. I really do. This episode comes out after our show, and there will be a post on our Instagram of all the ladies on the podcast team who went to see Taylor Swift during her first leg of her Eras tour here in the United States. So if you want to see everyone's outfits and just the fun things that we did while we saw Taylor, you can go check it out there on the Instagram whenever you want, because it will be on a grid post. So
Nice.
that is my quenchable moment. Also, contender for quenchable moment, I got my fan for the Taylor Swift show
Nice.
because it's going to be August in Southern California, and I am doing the Reputations era, which means I will be in all black. I will show you guys what my outfit looks like after this, because I do have a picture of it. But if you guys want to see my outfit, listeners, it will be on the Instagram page. Also, look at how cute this bag is. Look at it. My clear bag has such a cute strap.
Aww.
Yeah.
That is very cute.
Ooh.
Yeah. Very happy about it.
Oh. So as you guys know, I've been on a health journey, and with that, I've been looking for tools and products to help me get my health back in check. One of the things I've really been focusing on is staying hydrated, and a product that's really helped me with that is Liquid IV. In just one stick, you get 5 essential vitamins and 2 times faster hydration than with water alone. It's also come in super clutch when I'm out and about, and I realize I haven't hydrated well enough. Plus, it's super convenient to keep in my bag or in my car in case of an emergency. Right now, you can get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code STAYTHIRSTY at checkout. That's 20% off of anything you order when you shop for better hydration today using promo code STAYTHIRSTY at liquidiv.com. Stay thirsty, bitches. Nice. Well,
Yeah.
I think that ties into our topic nicely because going to see artists that you love is a form of self-care.
Yes, it is. Making bracelets. Self-care.
Yeah. Listening to audiobooks.
Self-care.
Self-care.
Redoing your room.
Self-care.
Yep. Yes. Eating foods that you like.
Self-care.
So we're all pretty big proponents of self-care. Well, Kiara and I, Katalyn's
like, I thought I woke up.
I float through existence and try not to murder things.
Katalyn runs herself ragged, and then Kiara and I yell at her about taking care of herself.
Yeah, that's normal.
So
she says, "Oh, I'm being asked to do something at a museum again." And I'm like, "How do you even have the time in the day to do this stuff?"
The intrusive thoughts are louder if I'm not doing things.
I'll give you intrusive thoughts.
That was very threatening.
It was. With the fan, I have a fan too. Why don't we just... Mine has to plug into the computer.
My fan is up by my ceiling. Anyways.
It's from work. Anyways.
I don't know about you guys, but I get like hot when we record.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I sit right beside a window. Of course I get hot. I get so hot and sweaty. That's why I have
turn the AC on.
a little fan up there. Anyways. But yeah, self-care. A big part of my self-care journey has been giving myself permission to get clothes that I like, because I have a bigger body. It is hard as a bigger person to be body positive or body neutral.
It's so hard.
Especially when the clothes that typically fit us are so ugly.
Torrid.
So
Fuck off. We don't want the cold shoulder shirts anymore. We don't want the patterns.
No. And like, if that's the clothes that you like and that's your jam, awesome. I love that for you. Wear what makes you happy. But you know what? I'm a big bitch that likes crop tops.
I am too. You know what? I want to wear what the skinny girls wear. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it really pisses me off that they're like, oh, extra large, but the price difference between an extra large and an XXL is like $10. Like, no. There's not that much of a difference in fabric being used for you to have that big of a price jump. You can eat my asshole. So, there's no reason why our clothes also can't be the same cost.
Yep.
But yeah, I've been giving myself permission to wear more fun clothes. I really liked the bright ass pink tennis skirt.
That thing was so cute. That was so cute.
I thought it looked really cute that day. Every time I walked into a shop, because I went out with my sister that day, we went to brunch. and we went to some shops.
Did everyone say hi, Barbie?
A couple of people did.
Hi, Barbie.
But there was always like that double take because they're like, God damn, that's a bright ass outfit. But you know what? It's cute. It makes me happy. That's all that matters. And I felt good in it.
That is all that matters. If you feel good and you feel confident and you feel beautiful, that's what fucking matters.
Mm-hmm.
Literally hate our society.
I know, gosh. I've also been better about, because we know that I'm a skincare person. I take care of the skin on my face like really well, and I take care of the skin on the rest of my body pretty well. But I've been getting better about it. So I got I didn't get an African net sponge, but I found something similar.
I want to get one.
My skin has been looking so nice lately.
I want to get one because they're long too, so you can get your back really well.
Yeah. And my back has looked like really good. Like I used to be super prone to back knee. But now it's like non-existent. I don't have that problem. Every so often, like when I'm close to my period, I'll have one pop up. But like otherwise, it's a non-issue. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. I got one for like $5.
Where at?
Exfoliate. I got it from Pop Shelf.
I don't have that.
It's owned by Dollar General. It's actually really cute. If you ever find one, go to it.
Okay. You got
Will
it.
do.
Yeah. My self-care has changed since the last time we talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still drinking my water every morning. Still taking my vitamins. Haven't been going to the gym very often.
Okay.
As you guys know, I feel like we should have like a tally at this point. How many episodes will Kiara go and talk about her unemployment?
It's a big part of your life, though.
We should see, we should go back, we should listen to all the episodes, and we should tally up that and tally up how many times I talk about Fourth Wing and see which one is more.
Well, the Fourth Wing stuff is really recent, so...
Yeah.
But I feel like it's every episode since I've read it, so...
I mean, fair.
As you guys know, it's been really hard for me. I've been in a really, like, rough state. And I have just been trying to meet myself where I am every day.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I have the energy to go to the gym. Sometimes I have the energy to take a walk. Sometimes I will lay in bed for 5 hours and I won't move. Some days I will forget to brush my teeth. I will go days without doing my skincare. I haven't had the biggest appetite recently. And I think meeting myself where I am every day and not putting any sort of expectations on me and what I'm doing is been helping a lot. I think that's the most important thing for people to understand is that, like we said before, self-care isn't just massages and face masks and pampering. It is taking care of yourself in every stage of life that you are in.
100%.
And so, like, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to fall off what you're doing. It's okay to lay around all day. Just find things that you can feel joyful in every moment. For me, that has been reading a lot over the last couple of weeks. I'm still making sure I'm applying to jobs. I need to do a certain amount every week just to get my unemployment. But I will tell you, it's a struggle getting on the computer and applying to jobs when I've been doing it for this long at this point. Because you really are just like, there's something wrong with me. What's the point in doing this? Like, no one wants me. But it's the consistency of getting on and still doing at least a few every week. So I've been trying to at least keep up with that. I've gotten better over the last week or so with trying to do my skincare at least at night and putting my sunscreen on in the morning and brushing my teeth. But I still drink a lot of water, which is important. I've been drinking our liquid IVs that we have. Katalyn sent me some, so
Which also comes in sugar-free now.
yes. Oh my god, I love. So I will be getting myself some sugar-free flavors. Because that's just been helping a lot. Because there's some days where I don't drink enough water, and the Liquid IV really helps me stay hydrated.
Oh yeah, I was mega dehydrated yesterday because I spent most of the day at my friend's house out in the sunshine, and I got home and I was like, I have a god awful headache, so I just threw a packet in some water and downed it, and I felt infinitely better.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I've been at with my self-care. Is I'm just meeting myself every day with what I think I can handle. If that means I don't wash my hair for over 2 weeks, that means I don't wash my hair for over 2 weeks, and we just deal with that as it comes. I'm pretty proud of myself. I've kept my room relatively clean for all of this, which is surprising. I did my laundry last week. It was a lot, but I did it.
Nice.
Regardless of all of that, I have been content crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, you have.
Tons of TikToks for both our TikTok account, which we have. If you don't know that, you can go follow us, or for the TTC TikTok account. And there's one that literally is the one I posted about the book releases. It's over 40,000 views. Like, it's still popping off. Like, it's insane.
Wow.
I think there's over 1,300 saves, like favorites. And I think it's because it's like an informative one where I'm like giving people like the dates of the releases for these books. Oh my god, like it's probably my most successful TikTok on our TTC page to date. So I'm pretty proud of myself. It's helped me want to make more content. So I'll probably make some more today too. But I've just been trying to meet myself where I can and doing things that bring me joy. If that's reading, if that's listening to audiobooks and making bracelets, if that's making TikTok content, that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I've just been trying to do that, and I have been trying to just say really nice things to myself all the time. I'm starting to believe it. I walk around and the first thing I say to myself in the morning is, you're beautiful, you're luscious, and you're juicy. Feeling pretty good about it. I'm like, hey, I'm a fucking catch, okay?
That's right.
If there's one thing that you add to your daily routines, to your self-care, when you are brushing your teeth in the morning, when you are doing your face, your skincare, if you are doing your makeup or your hair, just look at yourself in the mirror and say 3 nice things about yourself. It could be physical, it could be mental, it could be emotional, it could be spiritual. Just say 3 kind things to yourself. You know what, Katalyn, this is a challenge for you.
She's not gonna do it.
No. Everyone else can. No.
You can do it. One nice thing.
Depends on the day.
You could do one every day.
Depends on the day.
Okay, one nice thing a week.
Write out one nice thing a week, put it on a sticky note, put it on your mirror, and it'd be the last thing you see before you walk out your door. Right there. On that door mirror.
This mirror? Right here?
Yep. Every week, a new one. Because I have all my sticky notes on my door. I can take a picture of it. Just whenever I would see something that I liked, like an affirmation, I would just write it down on a sticky note, and I would stick it somewhere where I would see it every day. When I was in Boston, it was on the other side of my like thing where, so I would ride my bike, and I could see all of my things and read them to myself. Now it's on my door, and so it's as I walk out my door, I see them, and I remind myself of these things.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest forms of self-care that anybody should practice is having patience with themselves.
Yes.
That's something that I've been learning a lot lately. It's especially hard to be in your 30s and see all of your friends at these big milestones and be like, I'm not there. And not necessarily with like relationships or children, because I still haven't decided if I want kids, and relationships will happen when they happen. But like, I don't own a house. I don't live by myself. So it's just like,
and I think
that frustration of not being at the same point.
Those are milestones that we all kind of hinder ourselves with. We all compare ourselves to these milestones that we think we should be at. And of course, I'm I'm a culprit of this as well. You know, I have a lot of friends who've gotten married. Like one of my closest friends is getting married in September. Like I'm going to be at her wedding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my brothers got married last year. People are having kids around me, and you know, I'm not in a great place in my life right now. But when I had just graduated from Channel Islands with my BA, I had gone to Vegas to visit Emily for the first time. She had just moved there. And she was living with one of our friends. And I remember us having this conversation because she was still in a community school for her dental hygienist program. She was trying to get all of her GEs done before she transferred into an actual program. And she was just having such a rough time accepting where she was in her program compared to all of her friends, because we were all graduated by that point. First, I told her, I'm like, girl, you are like 3 years younger than us. So you're like, do not compare your now to our now, because there's a 3-year difference. 2, everyone is on their own timeline. Specific to school. I'm like, we are all like, it's something I had to come to terms with, because of course Emily graduated from Hawaii before I graduated from Channel Islands, and I'm like, I feel like I'm behind, like I don't know what I'm doing. You know, she transferred before me. Like, what am I doing with my life? And I think that is something that we have to kind of use in all aspects of our life. Like, we're all on different paths, we're all doing different things, we're all meant to be different people. Like, there are people who are Olympic athletes. We will never be Olympic athletes. I will never be a Shaun White. Like,
Well,
there's
and I
like,
think that
we compare each other. It's just like, it's so like, it's
yeah.
ingrained in us because that's just how life is. But it's something that we like really need to break out of.
Yeah, I think part of it is unlearning from previous generations how they marked their lives and their milestones, and also recognizing the fact, like earlier specifically mentioning not being able to buy a house. Most people our age can't, because we can't afford to. With the
Our
way that our
generation?
economy is, it's just not possible. So we can't keep using that as a milestone gauge, you know? So I think that's been a big thing for me, is being patient with myself and learning, like, it's okay that I'm not at these traditional milestones, because some of them just aren't possible regardless of situation, circumstance, whatever. I have a great job. I'm one of the fortunate few to have a great job that I really enjoy. I have friends that I really care about. They care about me. I have a great relationship with my family, or at least the ones that I associate with. And that's all that matters.
You set boundaries for yourself, and I think that is a milestone in itself, because there's a lot of people in our generation who are still struggling to set these boundaries. I mean, like Katalyn, she was like, I'm moving out, I'm going to live with my friends, I'm going to start my own life. Like, that is a huge milestone, because I mean, like, your milestone, Victoria, is you are able to financially support your family at home. Like, you pay for a lot of the bills. Katalyn and I, although we have to have roommates, we were able to move out. And a lot of people our age cannot say that they can live away from home at this point.
Yeah.
So
we'll see how long I can afford it.
Yeah. But then also, too, with you, Katalyn, even though you live with roommate, you get a lot of fulfillment out of traveling. That's something that you want to do,
that's
and what you want to do for yourself.
huge.
If you were
That's
tied down
self-care.
to a mortgage, you could not do that.
No.
That's a
So,
huge
like,
no
milestone.
mortgage.
That's a huge form of self-care for you. That right there is your
I'm
traveling.
slightly dying with no real plans, but it's
I'm
Exactly,
sure by the end of
that's
this year you'll
fulfilling
have
for
something
you.
planned for next year. I would not be surprised if one day you're like,
Yeah.
I'm going to Europe again. I'm like, well, I figured you would.
Yeah. But that's
you
what
haven't
you
moved?
find fulfillment in.
Surprised you haven't moved there yet.
listen,
I know, I'm
it's hard to move to Europe
I know
as an
it is.
American.
And as of 2024, we need visas to travel there.
They cost like $7 and it's good for 5 years. It'll take 5 minutes to fill out. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's nothing. It's no less than what people have to do to get to the States. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's something that we as a generation are starting to unlearn, that we don't have to stick to such rigid milestone standards, which I think has been a great form of self-care for us as a generation, because then it's also something that we're not passing down to the generations after us. So self-love, you guys. It's important. Take care of yourself.
It's so hard. Like, it is so hard, and we understand that.
Yeah.
We're not going to
100%.
sit here and be like, I love myself every day, all the time.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I didn't do laundry for like 2 months.
Yeah, we know.
But I'm also lucky enough to have enough clothing to like not have to do laundry for 2 months.
Like,
Yeah,
we understand, like, the time that we are living in is not easy.
Mm-mm.
Kind of
no time
miserable.
has ever been easy to live in.
Caveman time, because you didn't understand the concept of it. You were just eating and running around and scavenging all the time.
Yeah. Why did we do this? Why
Trying
did
not
they make
to
up
get eaten
money?
by dinosaurs. That was it. Your biggest issue is not
That
going to
sounds
be
pretty stressful.
But that was it. Just no mortgages, no relationship issues, no job. You didn't have to buy food. It was just there. You just had to find it.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Easier times.
Listen,
Anyways,
I'll deal with the dinosaurs.
I don't know about that, but I
Emily
would
will
love to
too.
know what some of our listeners' forms of self care are. If any of the specific ones that we talked about resonate with you guys, because it's important, and maybe we can discover new ways to care for ourselves from one another. So make sure you hit us up on Instagram. You can talk to us on our Discord. We do have channels kind of dedicated within these veins that you can use and chit chat there. But yeah, for now, Kiara, will you take us out with an affirmation, please?
I will, but before I do that, I just want to say be kind to yourself. Meet yourself where you are. It's okay. This is not how the rest of your life is going to look. This is just a chapter. You're going to look back on this chapter and be like, oh shit, I went through that. I do that. I'd look back on the chapter of last year in the move. So much crying. So much crying in a van trying to return it. But today's affirmation is, I am not a problem to be fixed. I am a miracle waiting to be celebrated.
Aw.
That's the one I want you to write down, Katalyn.
Don't I? I don't have any.
That's the one I want on a sticky note on your mirror.
All right. Well, you might have to send it to me because I already forgot what it was. So,
Listen.
Thank you all so much. With your fan?
I'm just going to sit with my fan, okay?
Okay. Thank you all so much for joining us. Make sure to tune on Tasty Tuesdays and Thirsty Thursdays for all the episodes. Make sure to subscribe and follow our socials. Listen in the description. Make sure you like, rate, and leave a review for the podcast to help boost us across platforms. Have a lovely day, and remember, stay thirsty, bitches.